1985, the movie Back to the Future was released in cinemas all across America. Back to the Future is a movie about a teenager named Marty McFly, who is friends with a wacky scientist and inventor named Dr. Emmett Brown. Doc Brown successfully builds a time machine out of a DeLorean, which is powered by a device called a flux capacitor, which requires plutonium to operate, which Doc Brown had to steal, causing the people he stole it from to come after him and kill him the night he demonstrates the time machine to Marty. Marty attempts to escape in the time machine, only to accidentally wind up in the past, where he has to make his parents fall in love or he will cease to exist before he can get back to his own time, blah blah blah.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Sorry, wrong doctor. Anyway, the first movie is so successful that in 1989, Back to the Future 2 came out, still set in 1985. In this movie, Marty travels 30 years into the future of his own life in order to see what his family has become. But while he's there, an old arch-nemesis, literally, steals the time machine and goes back in time to when he was a teenager to give himself valuable information that will make himself very rich and causes a lot of problems for Marty and his family. Marty then has to travel into the past once again if he wants to fix the mess. So why is this important? Well, the most obvious reason is because the movies are awesome and you should watch them as soon as humanly possible if you haven't already. Except for the third one. We can all just pretend that the third one never happened. But even more important is the date to which Marty traveled in the future. Since 2010, there have been several times where memes like this have surfaced, claiming that this was the day that Marty McFly arrived in the future. They were all wrong. So on what day did Marty McFly actually arrive?
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Yep, that's right. Wednesday, October 21st, 2015 at 4:29 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means that on the East Coast, it's 7:29 p.m. This is the real date and time. Not this, not this, not this, this. And it's just around the corner. So, in honor of this momentous occasion, we will be having a very special evening at Lyft on October 21st. We call it Back to the Future Night. We'll celebrate Marty McFly's triumphant arrival into the future by dressing up like anybody from any time in the past or the future, just not the present. But please, no Adam and Eve. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event 30 years in the making, so don't miss it.